What's up guys, this is the Rifleman and I'm bringing you back to the next episode of Let's Play Prussia Total War. And first and foremost, thank you so much for those of you who have stayed subscribed during this period of this lack of upload quantity on my end. Thank you so much for doing that, and also thank you for the people that actually subscribed during that time period over Christmas. My fan base expanded by quite a bit, so that's good. That's ideal. And ultimately, just the reason why I wasn't uploading was just I was at home. I was at home with my family for Christmas, and I had exams to study for. But I was also an hour and a half away from my computer and a good internet connection for about 3 or 4 weeks, something like that. So even if I wanted to play and upload, I couldn't. But you know, it's Christmas. Spend time with family. But now I am back, and I can remember this. Spain being absolute douche nozzles and freaking... Weren't they sat in the port in Brest and just went and captured it in one term while my army was... Something like that. God, I hate that so much. Looks like there is continued advancing on the northern Italy front. Don't like that. Strange unit, random unit of étranger and regiment of horse. Hopefully they'll come back. They'll probably come back and start fighting Turin. In terms of objectives, because I'm not fighting a world domination, I think this is a long campaign. I think I have to capture 8 more regions, and I also have to capture Denmark. And Denmark is a specific victory condition, so Denmark will probably be the last one I capture. So that'll probably be a nice, ending to the series. Just trying to get a handle on what I'm actually doing. So it looks like this army, this laying siege to Turin, I'm going to push eastwards, take out these cities, maybe head south towards Rome. This army in Venice is just kind of bottling them in this area and kind of keeping Austria at arm's length, because this is when the AI becomes most dangerous. They can just pile up stacks and stacks of infantry and then they'll just pour out and get you. But then on the eastern front, we have... Russia, because they were landing. Yeah, they land here and then they attack Berlin. So that needs to be. Yeah, yeah. I think that must have been these guys. This must have been the garrison. I think this was the garrison fort. But anyway, this army is going to be heading eastwards to take on any straggling armies fighting behind our lines. And then eventually we will bring the war back to Poland, Lithuania. Let's have a look at the research. Standard. There's nothing... Ooh, +1 to 10. Wow. They're both good. You know what? We're so late in the game and I have fly by rank, so ultimately it doesn't become much of a problem. There's a Russian army. They've got regular militia. Well, I think that's going to be an end turn. Nothing seems to be happening, which is a major... Well, serious problem. Just keep going. Ooh. Is this going to be our first fight? You know what? I think I am going to fight this just so I can destroy the maximum amount of infantry as I can. So I will see you guys on the campaign map. No, the battle map, brother. I keep doing that. Grr! Okie dokie, here we are. And while I remember, actually, thank you so much to the commenter who recommended I switch my record button to caps lock. Right now, I'm so sorry I can't remember your name right now, but... Thank you so much. In hindsight, it seems the most obvious and logical thing to do, but really, that's such a good idea. It's so helpful. Right, stretch out my line. I know you guys kind of... I've been told off, actually, by using too much, No, let's not do that. I've been told off from using too much infantry and not varying it up enough, which is, fair enough. I mean, I've played this game for a while. I've finally found like a composition which seems to be fairly strong in all, in like a significant majority of scenarios. So it's reasonable I'd stick to it. But it's it's constructive criticism. So take it on board. That's what I need from you guys. That's really ideal. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Where are they? There they are. Right. Ugh, it's doing the standard. Not wanting to actually play properly. And this artillery is going to... Kate, we're missing all the action, I know, but there's nothing really going on here. Well, you know what, I'm going to bring... Because I don't like the look. Garrison line, yeah, so this is their garrison forces. Let's get these mixed up. Right, there you go. Oh wow, these guys are going to be very chunky line. Sprint! And if we can keep these guys around, pour round shot with the Regiment étranger. Four these guys back. Rotate these guys around. No, not G. Space, that's what I want. As soon as the first French ranks come into range. And I love this game. Some people say Empire Total War was a flop. They didn't like it, but you know what? I was a bit turned off at first about the time period, like Napoleonic Peninsula. You know, that Peninsula Wars. That whole era seemed to be the most interesting for me. But the game mechanics for Empire and the sheer scale of the map it just more than makes up for it, in my opinion. So what is it actually over here? Is it just a general unit? Oh, it's Spanish. It's one Spanish militia unit. Oh, so this is the main battle going on here. While the other French force gets destroyed. No, I don't have shrapnel yet. Canister shot, blast that unit of provincial line. Oh! Come on. Oh, one hit over there. Oh. You know what? It's one of those things. It would be gotta be brave guys to fight in this kind of battle. I mean, it's one thing to be, you know, irregular warfare and things like that, but to actually have to stand there and shoot at a guy when when that same guy tries to shoot at you as fast as he can. You know what? I need. Come here, General. Oh, they might be too close to the... No, if they're running off in that direction, I should get them. What were they? Oh, wow. They've reformed. May as well shoot at that. Take out them then. But retask my artillery to shoot at the Spanish militia. So otherwise I don't blow my general to bits. Oh, they're still coming. Firelock arm... Yeah, they're done. If they're bringing in the Firelock armed citizenry, that's not a problem. God. See, I made the jump straight from Rome 2 to this game, and Rome 2 was fun. No, not Rome 2. Rome 1 city, really, but I made the jump from Rome 1 to this game, and I'm so glad I went straight to it. Because, I mean, eras, time periods does come into it, but also so does... gameplay mechanics, things like that. Like Rome 2 was... I don't know, it just seemed a bit meh. I wasn't that enthralled by it. I mean, I've got it, but then I'm thinking the same about Attila, because I was never really that fussed about Attila the Hun and that whole kind of thing. This can, like... Empire kind of got away with it because it's still muskets and line infantry, and the most significant difference was is for me the French. Like in Napoleonic Total War, the French are wearing, you know, the blue uniforms, and that is how that is. But in this, they're white. The uniforms are white, so it kind of draws it away from me. Oh wow. See that guy in the comments we discussed about the AI doing bayonet charges? There was me and this commenter were discussing about how much how the AI just does this. Maxed melee charges for no real effect. God, I love it though, because again I went from Rome 1 to this, and the melee mechanics for Rome 1 were obviously two blobs of people just randomly swinging at each other. Whereas this, they kind of paired off and had their own little fights, and it was really cool. I mean, I know I'm not going to totally eradicate their forces. If I had cavalry, which again I can relate to a recent YouTube comment where they said I should get more cavalry, I completely agree. This army just doesn't have any for some reason. Right to you. You know what I should have done? Just hold fire on the artillery because it's still too far, and then just marched up with these guys. At least let me kill one unit. There we go. No, not that. That's fire like I'm citizen. Oh, that's fire like. Oh. Aha! Militia! Agony, the agony of choice between militia and fire like armed citizenry. Dun, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I just love this game. I mean, sure, you can kind of go, they're all the same guy. That could be a bit crappy, but you know, you never really spend much of their time zoomed in like this. Well, most people don't, but I do, because I love it. Oh wow. Alt fire. Otherwise I'll be firing canister into my general. That's another thing I've been told off for. No, not told off for. It was a recommendation about spacing my artillery out so I don't blow my own artillery teams to hell, which I have actually seen happen. It can be slightly amusing, but then you kind of think, oh no wait, that's my artillery, that's not great. Oh wow, they've reformed. Charge me. Uh-oh. Don't shoot me. Uh-oh. 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 36 man, hasn't lost any yet, hasn't lost any. Lost one. You know what? Not comfortable with that. Okay, my general bail. Run, fire at will, because these Spanish actually it's a bit of fun. There's nothing smart or tactical about this, it's just for a bit of fun. I'm tired. Charge! Got some veteran units in here though. Star and stripe, star. I got some double stripe stars. There you go, they're not even going to fire. Well actually they might at the far end. Alright, there we go. Oh, God, I love these animations. I mean, sure, in the middle it can get a bit messy, but you go out to the edges where they kind of split up like this, and you can just think, what a... Now, come on, there you go. That kind of animation, which to me is what makes this entire game worthwhile. Spanish general killed. We can go. Okie dokie, guys. I will see you back on the campaign map. Okay, here are the results. As you probably... Wow, that's a lot of guys, actually. More than I thought. Real interesting. I thought I'd... Oh, wow. Shows what I know. Oh, there you go. Lots of kills. They're gone. They've retreated. Turin just gained some slots. Oh wow, there's a Spanish army. Interesting, but would rather... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They can take Hungary. Hungary's not key. Vienna, if they laid siege to Vienna, that'd be interesting. But they can take Hungary. Hungary's a small, itty-bitty little... in this game is a small, itty-bitty little settlement, and it's not critical to my success. Money is still going on. Right. Replenish these guys, but then move them up. Not to engage, but actually I might... See, I don't want to leave Vienna exposed, because that's just asking for Austria to capture it. Don't necessarily want to lose Hungary. You know what? This army, Wolfgang, why is it doing? Why is that? Whatever. I'm allied with the Ottomans. So this army under Wolfgang might go take up this Russian army, knock out this Polish piece, and then capture... Why is that? Okay, well after this part's finished, I'm going to go check what's making that, why it's stopping and starting, because there's probably something running in the background I forgot about. But this army, the Dietfried Reimer, is ready to go. Oh! That's nice. I mean, even though we have a massive numerical superiority, but it's just cool to see every quadrant filled up with units. But yes, I will see you guys on the battle map as we fight to rid this scourge from our captured lands. Okay, so what's gonna basically happen is I'm gonna be slightly conservative because there is a Polish army reinforcing, which is actually stronger. There's actually a reinforcing Polish army which is stronger than the Russian force I'm actually fighting, so got to keep an eye out. Keep my artillery mobile, because either of the flanks might have to redeploy. Group. Give 2 units of line and a grenadier unit protecting each flank, because I really don't like losing my artillery. They're actually relatively exposed all the way out down the flank, and there's not much help is going to be arriving generally. Right. Oh wow. Right. Complete swivel. Get my guys back. Oh no, wait, actually. Why don't we move up? Get them trapped. In this little... Try to get some of them trapped, eh? Oh, there you go, Russian general. Right, keep an eye on what's going on up here. Russian general's dead. I can sit here in square and deal with all of their cavalry, that's not a problem. But as soon as the infantry starts turning up... There we go. Right. Oh, they're only a regiment of horse. They're light cavalry units. As soon as you bog them down, and start engaging melee. Close square. Because that's their irregulars, artillery. I'm not even paying attention at all to what's going on over there. We can hold them off at an arm's distance while they deal with this. Well, artillery, you better stand back here a minute. Front square. Oh, the regulars are charging in. Who's there? There you go, the first units of the line are coming in. Let's kill some of their generals. Kill us some generals. But it looks like there isn't any. It looks like there's no general. Ugh! Friendly fire! Run. Bang, charge that regiment of horse. The Russians are still goofing, so wheel right. Limber up. Try to get the old encirclement going. Run, boosh. Regulars are being hit. They start engaging their line when they come onto the field. Get 2 units up here, and then this other unit can go this direction. They're shooting at us. Artillery's not going to be that much use here. Russian militia unit going in. Oh, they're going to get a lot of hurt. Yeah, retreating. Oh, they're moving up the artillery piece. Come on. Oh, just clubbed him with it. Come on, that last guy. Oh! It's like a 1 kill streak. He's getting away. If I can get them back into a firing position, they might shoot him in the back before it gets away. Oh no, some of the old ones have to reload. Oh, it's not a problem. They can have an artillery unit. Going well for the Russians. Just a minute. Sorry about that. But yeah, Russians aren't doing very well. That's not knock on my door, so only a couple of seconds. But Russians have been dealt with. Polish are just going to be annihilated as we charge into the flank. There you go. That's that. Didn't even have to really do much micro of that at all. Gun. But is that it? Once these guys are dead and fleeing, well, they do have bayonets. See, well, that's kind of a early game thing. You look and see if they've got bayonets. Give you an idea of how far the military tech is. Wavering. Shattered. Any Russians left? No. Should be it if there's not any units left come on the field. Is there? Yeah, they're all shattered, shattered. Broken, broken, broken. There must be another unit to come on then. I guess? Well, they're hiding. Where's the hidden Russian unit? Let's just advance up. Advance in good order. Because if they're hiding anywhere, they'll probably be in here. Probably, anyway. Quite annoying when this happens. It's like, but I've taken the field. Run! Charge through this brushland. Whatever you may find, you will charge with bayonet. Was it waiting for the very... None of my units are being shot at. I think I've any hidden units. This is very strange. I have no idea what to say. I can only guess that there's a unit hiding somewhere that isn't coming out. Right. What's happened here? Because there's no one on the field. I've won. None of my units are being shot at by hidden guys. See, because I attack them, which means in 23 minutes of the game time, I lose. But there's no one to fight. Let's check over here. This load of trees. Just completely charging around because they're just going to get bayonet shoved down their throat. As soon as you find them. What on... Okay, well basically what's going to happen is I'm going to stop recording and then I'll come back either when the timer's run out or I find them. So, see you in, well, whenever this is resolved. There you go, guys and girls, because of whatever reason, despite actually winning the game, and checking every corner of the map, I count as a loss. Which kind of funny. I don't normally do that. I don't know. Here you go. Here's my loading screen. But, I don't know. It's the end of the part, so I'm not really going to be doing so much, but as you can see, that's pretty goddamn annoying. So I lost because... See? I lost for what? What actually made me lose? I have no idea. But replenish. These guys still replenishing, so they're still there. Oh, God. One of those moments where it sucks. Calling keeps blockading my port. But I think this is going to be the end of this part. So I'm back, and thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next part.